and ready to go. But before we do that, we're going to take and lay them out on the boards. So let's go ahead and show you the stock. Let's show you the stock. Let's go. So remember, I got this. Okay, so planned out. So basically, I got it all set up, and I have to change it on there. And this is why you don't use pen. So I'm going to show you this real quick, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see here, let me show you. As you can see, I'm using graph paper to make it easier for me to do this. So what we're going to do is, I have to edit the picture. Hold on, I'll take it down. And then we're going to show you what it looks like on the board after. Okay. This thing doesn't want to cooperate with me. So basically, I had to edit it. As you can see, I edited it. I took a inch off, but that's okay because graph paper makes it easier to do. But that's what it's going to look like on the thing. So let's go ahead and edit it. Okay, so there it is. There. Okay, now we're going to take it, and as you can see, the box. I'm going to show you actually in this video how to get the center of the box. Now this circle actually is beautiful because I don't ask me how I ended up doing it that way. But when I put the circle on I didn't realize that I actually going to make it easier on myself and got the circle specifically to the point where this is actually in the center of that box. Now you could actually take a line. Let's do that. There. Now you got center. There you go. That makes it easy. So that's going to be the center of the box. Now you need to make sure you have center of this precisely, which look at that. That's evenly, precisely in the center. We need this because when we actually go, this right there is going to be glued on the subject itself. Well, not glued on, but it's going to be tacked down. And this part especially is going to be tacked down. So when I go to actually transfer this to there, it's all going to make sense. But this is going to be the center of our trigger. Now our trigger is not going to be here. Like I said, we're using clothespins. So the clothespin is going to be on top. And then we'll get that all fitted in next. Now as you can see, this is the rough draft. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out the way it is and not cut the box out in the middle. We're going to leave it there. That has to be the way it is. Okay? And just to show you what I used, I actually used this, believe it or not, a 500 milligram of weight, 40 capsules of pain relief medicine. Did the trick. As you can see, pain relief really is pain relief. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to go ahead and show you how to do in the next part of this video, we're going to actually show you how to transfer this onto the next piece of paper so you can get the gun part piece done. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on the wood and then show you what it looks like. Now I have to transfer it to cardboard. After I transfer it to cardboard and cut it out, then we can get it ready for that. So as you can see, I got the gun ready to go. And as you can see here, I put stickies on them. I can get those from Dollar Tree too. They're little stickies. I'll leave a link what they're called below. but you can get those for Dollar Tree for $1.25 also. So while you're at Dollar Tree, you can get those. You can get these on the same aisle. You can get the sandpaper, all that stuff on the same aisle. You can't get the lacquer though. Okay, so then what I did was I got this box. And as you see, I got the box cut out into the size that basically is it. Now, as you can see here, it's going to go on there just like this. Now, I am going to actually trim it, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do here to get this to look good on the cardboard. Because we're going to cut it out on the cardboard, because that cardboard is actually going to be the template for the guns. So let me go ahead and get this done, and then I'll show you what I did.
Yeah, that's a moose on the loose, wild and free in the heart of Texas.
There it is. There's the template that we're going to use. Now, as you can see, it's done in cardboard. Alright, done in cardboard. It's kind of funky looking, but when it gets onto the board, I'll be able to adjust it and get it all measured out. Now remember, when you're doing everything, do it in pencil. But when I get it to the board, I'll be able to put it on the board. And this top right here is going to be flat anyway, because it's going to go all the way to the top of the board. And then this is going to go to the butt of the board. So I'm really not cutting much out of it. What we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to cut one of these guns out. Take my chop saw out, chop the end off, and do the next one. And then that's how we're going to do all the guns. We're going to get them all cut out and ready to go. But before we do that, we're going to take and lay them out on the boards so I can go ahead and cut the holes right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this right here, and I'm going to actually make it so you know where the hole is. So how we're going to do that, let me show you. Well, let me show you what I've done. As you can see, I got the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so there it is right there. So that's the center. I'm going to show you something real quick. So, if you all ever doing sheetrock, let me show you this trick. Okay, so if you're ever doing sheetrock, check this out. So, how they do sheetrock is they put the cart. Okay, this is the white side, right? So what they do is they take the white side and flip it over upside down. They get their measurement on the back side of this board, and what they'll do is they'll go like this. They'll go like this, and they'll cut it down like that. They'll take the board over and they'll flip it and they'll pop it, and they'll pop the board over. And what they'll do is they'll take the knife and they will cut and that's how they cut it. Sometimes they just make one cut usually and it comes right off, but that's pretty much how they do it. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell the plumbers. Don't tell the plasterers I showed them the trick. You might steal their trade from them. But anyways, so that's pretty much the hindsight of the whole project. So that's the gun. It's going to go on the board. We're going to transfer it to the board. And then when I get it to the board, we're going to define those curves really good, because the curves didn't really come out as you can see there. They really didn't come out like I wanted them to, but that's okay because once I get this put on there and I stick the butt up here to the top. Remember, this is going to the top of the board, so you're not going to see, this is going to be flat. And then it's going to be even with the board, and then I'll go in and do all this stuff. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So let me go ahead and get the board.